So we weren't planning on coming here. It's actually a little bit out of the way, but I learned that it's a national park, and this is actually the 22nd national park that we've been to. Woohoo! So Petrified National Park is dog friendly. It's really cool. Most of the parks aren't, so Josie gets to go out and see petrified wood. Well, we finally got off the road. Rick is tired of driving. Whew, dusty. We are technically in a spot on the Mogollon Rim, but it's the very first spot. Got some people down here. We're gonna take the Suzuki down and see if there's anything better. Otherwise, we might just stay here. Little steep. So we are on the Mogollon Rim, and the place that we're staying is numbered sites. There's no services here. The road is really rough. So where we were parked is site 1. We found a spot on the rim down at site 16. Looks like it goes all the way down to 34 sites. So Rick's gonna take it nice and slow because this road is pretty rough. But this looks like some pretty epic camping, if you ask me. What do you think?
Duffy thumbs up.
Rick gives it the thumbs up. Yeah, this is a pretty cool view. Well, we made it.
You made it.
Do you know where we are?
The Mogollon Rim.
We're on the Mogollon Rim at a campground, whatever. Rick's done driving today.
Yes.
He told me. Real quick. So, the beginning of the video, I said we went to Petrified Forest. I didn't film any of that because there's way probably better stuff you can see on YouTube than what I'm going to produce. So, we went there from the forest road, and now we're here. It's been a long day. Josie's tired. She is exhausted. She walked a lot. If you want to see what we're up to in real time, there's some cool reels I've put out. You can see us on Instagram at Jensen Time 2. We're just tuckered out, so I need wine. You need wine?
Yeah, I could use some.
Okay, Rick's gonna get wine. I'm gonna make some charcuterie, and I'm gonna cook a tri-tip. What are you doing? Checking out the rim?
Yeah, I'm posting on Instagram.
You're really excited about being here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Sun's going down.
Yes.
Yeah, this site is sweet. I figured out where we are. So we're off of Rim Road, which is also Road 300. And then from Rim Road, we turned off on, is it Forest Road?
Forest Road, the Rim Road?
No, I think it's Forest Road 93500. And on Google Maps, it says that this is Camp 9350. It also shows on Google Maps site like various campsites along here. So that's the campground that we're at. There's no
It's dispersed camping that has assigned campsites. And
Yeah.
There's like 34 of them.
Yeah. So no trash or bathrooms, but you do have to stay on this road in a numbered site. We're gonna lock our stuff up a little bit. We don't know how it is around here. We're taking off for the day. No idea where we're going. We're gonna explore this area. Headed to definitely to Payson today and to Strawberry. Maybe get lunch. We've taken a real slow morning, which we haven't done this whole trip. Maybe come back all the way on the Rim Road. This is a really cool place to camp, I'll tell you though. It's almost like we have our own patio out here. And when they say you're camping on the rim, it's on the rim. We are right next to the road, but there's like nobody drives down this. We had one trailer go by today, but what a nice, beautiful sight. Thanks for cleaning the window.
You're welcome.
So much better. Do you have any cool places that you're going to take me today?
We'll see.
We'll see. So it's just a crapshoot of what's going to happen?
Yeah.
All right.
General idea is we're going to make a big loop.
General ideas.
Yeah.
We might find cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we usually always do.
Yeah.
All right, let the adventure begin.
Yes.
So unfortunately, the Zane Grey cabin is closed today.
Darn it.
But it's also not the original Zane Grey cabin because it burned in the Dude fire. So this is a replica. This William Goettel restored Zane Grey's cabin, but sadly it was destroyed in 1990 by the Dude fire. I guess that stone came from by the cabin. I have a memorial here for, I don't know if you remember, but when all those firefighters were killed by the Dude fire. So we're gonna go back to camp the long way. This is the other end of the Mogollon Rim. And we just came off of highway. What highway did we come off?
87.
We just came off highway 87. We're gonna basically drive all the way to the other side where we're camped. Well, this isn't very fun for you.
Totally fine.
You don't have to chop it. What do you think?
Good.
So we've been driving the Rim Road, and from that Highway 87, there is a few dispersed spots right when you come off, but otherwise there hasn't been much out here. We're in a camp spot right now, but you're definitely from the 87 side. You're not near, we haven't been near the rim at all. So it's a pretty long drive. My recommendation, come from the other side like we did, because I think you'll find better camping. But we found firewood over here. We finally made it to the rim, and there actually is some camping up here. We've seen a lot of the spots that you can access it blocked off with logs across the roads, but it looks like this road goes down and maybe there's some camping all along there. Wide open views here, that's for sure. So another really really well used road, but they've got it closed off. So I guess there's no camping along the rim in this section. Well, there you go. No roadside camping beyond this point. I feel like this is all new within the last year or two. So we're probably camped, try to show you with my finger, right there or even farther around. This Mogollon Rim is amazing. This is quite the place for views. There. Now that we've got onto the Sitgreaves National Forest, much better road. I would not take something all the way across that. So we took this road 9354, and there's actually more camping on it. Started at 89, that was 81, so it's a pretty muddy road, but there is a lot of sites on it. They're not on the rim though, like right on the rim, but there is nobody over here. So this is the other end of where we're camped, 9350 camping area. So we're gonna go in opposite end, check it out, and get back to our camp. Okay, we made it to the end of our camping section, and it does not go through to the rim road, road 300, and I believe we counted 42 campsites. These at the very end back here, they are not on the rim, and honestly they're not really usable, and it's very hard to get up here. There's kind of one part, I'll film it, but where you're not going to get a trailer or a motorhome up here, maybe a van. This is 35 and 36 is back there. These are the last two that you can camp pretty much on the rim. This is the section of road I was telling you about. It's pretty rocky. no problem for the Suzuki, but I don't know if I'd want to be hauling a trailer up this or even our camper. But site 33 right there, that's pretty sweet. I think I like this site. Need some more coffee?
Yeah. That's good.
Well, good morning. I'm going to try to start off with good morning, but I'm grumpy. Woke up at 6:15, generator running.
Not cool.
Not cool, guys. Okay. If you need to run your generator, can you start it at 8? And if you need to run it to make your coffee, be done with it, turn it off. I mean, we're at, I don't know what time it is. 8, are we at 8 something? I don't even know. We're at 8 o'clock. I don't know what time they turn it on. It's still running. What do you need your generator running for so long? Okay, it's just etiquette. We're out here in peaceful time. And it's running. Anyway, I'm done with that. Let's go on to other things. We like it here, but we haven't been able to have a fire at night, which is sad for Rick because he got all that wood yesterday, and now we gotta haul it to the next place. But he's taking us on an adventure today. Where are we going?
It's the Globe Heber Highway, and it's through not Globe Heber. I'm sorry. I'm like still waking up.
It's the Pines to the desert? Desert to the Pines?
Desert to the Pines, like highway, and it goes through Young. I think it's called Young Heber Highway.
Okay.
I remember right. I'd say about 78 miles.
Yeah. So we did stay here for 2 nights. We've just been one night, but we stayed here 2 nights because we did the Rim Road yesterday, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Rick has some some interesting things to say about it. And then we wanted to do this road today. We're not going to need 4-wheel drive or anything, right? It's just...
It says an SUV can take it.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm excited because I've never seen a saguaro cactus, and we're supposed to see one. Yeah. I'm super excited about it. So we're going to do that today, and then we're going to take off for another cool place we're going to be at, and I'll tell you that later. So Rick makes the coffee, pour over. We do have a generator, but we use it for the microwave, like 2 minutes to heat up something.
Yeah.
And we're not anti-generator, but it's easier to make our toast on this cool thing, and it literally makes it better than a toaster, and we don't have to take it up, and that thing folds down flat.
We make 4 at a time.
Yeah, and we make 4 at a time.
I probably could make 5 if I put one on top.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. You can use it outside. A lot of people have their outside stoves and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So
we don't do that either. We just cook everything inside.
But
another delicious breakfast from Rick. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Well, we just turned off onto 188, and we're on for adventure. Well, we were going to go to the Tonto National Monument to see these cliff dwellings, which are way up there, which is cool. We can see with our binoculars, but they're closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm pretty excited, guys. This is my first time seeing a saguaro cactus. These things are so cool. I might take 1,000 pictures of them today. So our drive was really quite lovely along Highway 288. Then we took this road, which was 188, went over this great bridge which crossed the Salt River. The Salt River does go into the Theodore Roosevelt Lake that we drove by. And this is also called the Globe Young Highway. So we're taking this road to take it into Young. It's a very remote town, and actually quite a few people live there. But on this drive, the cactus were just, they're pretty amazing. The saguaros and all kinds of cactus, just gorgeous, and the views. It's a steady climb, not a big steep grade, but it does take you up into the pines. And man, once we got up there, it was really pretty. It started to cool down, and we had a great place where we could pull off. There's a couple campgrounds up there right before we got into Young, and we had lunch. And you know, you guys should really take this road. It was a long trip, but it was really worth it. Stopping at Sawmill Flats for a little lunch break. And let me tell you, this drive has been really cool. It's a lot cooler up here. I would recommend doing the south to the north because you start down the desert and then you end up here. It's really awesome. Cactus. I was just in awe with them, but it was a good drive overall.
What you got there?
Well, you let me choose the beverage.
Yum.
So I have wine.
Yum, yum, yum. Wow.
I carried everything at once.
That's awesome. What are we having tonight? Josh Chavadon Blanc.
Twist it open. Let's go.
So I want to talk to you about the Rim Road, or Road 300 as it's called. We drove it yesterday from 87 all the way to 260. So we're staying close to 260. We took our car across. It was probably about 40 miles, give or take. Before I came here, I thought I'd be able to drive my camper and pull my car all the way across. Sadly mistaken on that. The side from 87 is, it starts out okay, like a Forest Service road, but it does get a lot rougher. There's a lot of rocks and pretty nasty in a way, I guess you'd say. Yeah, you know, I could do it, but it'd take a lot. If you had a van, I say go for it. But if it was like really low or something, I don't know. You know, that'd be up to you. What's the likelihood of a Bigfoot here? Well, supposedly they have a Mogollon Monster, supposed to be at Arizona's own Bigfoot. And I did a little bit of research, you know, of course, on Google. And here's the Arizona Bigfoot sightings map. So you can see we are this little blue dot. So there's like 3 or 4 sightings really close to us and a couple more. And they're different places in Arizona. We were definitely, I would say, in the hot spot of where they're at. So it's very good likelihood there are Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Mogollon monsters around here.
Do you want to give them the wrap up? on Mogollon Rim.
Let's do the wrap up.
Let's do the wrap up.
Mogollon Rim.
Mogollon.
Mogollon.
You said it like 10 different ways. Would we come here again?
Yes.
Yeah, we come here again.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we like it? Because it's free.
Yeah. It's free, even though it's a long ways away, but it's free.
Our whole trip so far, if you've been following along on the different videos, we've stayed free.
Yes, we have.
Every single night. So that's cool. What size vehicles can fit in here, Rick?
Up to, you could do a 42 foot fifth wheel. You could do a big, probably diesel pusher, maybe. I mean, I know the guys can get them in.
Definitely in the first, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 sites. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get down to where we are in site 16, the road gets a little... You want to drive slow.
So the weather here has been good. I was afraid it's going to be too hot. It's probably been too cold. It has been windy. The wind comes up off the rim. I don't know if that's all the time or if it's just, this week we're here. But it's been decent. I'd rather have it too cold than too hot.
Yeah. We only stay here for 2 days, so we didn't get a ton of time to explore, although we did go for 2 long drives both days. So in closing, I'm going to say we would recommend coming here. Arizona is more than cactus. There's beautiful forest up here, and we really liked it.
Definitely.